Now the first one, it is based on inequalities, and the two some outside symbols were given. How many questions were given under this one? Now there are some 3 questions. Now though it is time taking, but whereas you need to work out this one under the first priority itself, isn't it? Then end. End stands for what? Not greater than. Not greater than means lesser than or equal. Not greater than is lesser than or equals to, and at the rate of stands for neither greater nor equal. Neither greater nor equal, it is lesser than, and a hash stands for, and neither smaller nor equal, it must be greater than, and percentage stands for not smaller than, greater than or equals to, and the star stands for neither smaller nor greater than is equal. Then coming to the first one, Q percentage. Now Q percentage has, now the relation between G and S. Now G lesser than or equals to S, and percentage is greater than or equals to. Then in this one, Q, G and S. Now where is G? G is here and S is here. Now between these two, tell me which element is common? H is common. Now H to S. Now H greater than S, H is greater than, H greater than P, and star stands for P equals to S. Then next one, H and G. Now H and S వచ్చింది G. Then H percentage. Percentage means H greater than or equals to G. That is G lesser than or equals to H. సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Now between these two. Hence, now opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn. And coming to the next one, Q and B. Now Q is here, B is here. Now which element is common? Again H is common. Now Q to H. And percentage means Q greater than or equals to H. Q greater than or equals to H. Then next one, H to B. Now H to B. M star H. M star H means M and H are one and the same. And B at the rate of B lesser than M means, now B lesser than M. B lesser than M means M greater than B. Now between these two, Q greater than B is 2. Equal to B is false. And so what is your answer? Neither one, not 2, choice 4. Must సరిపోయిందా లేదా? Then coming to the second one. Now in the second one, N hash. And a hash stands for greater than, and N stands for, now this is greater than, N is lesser than or equals to. Now first the relation between N and A. N is here, A is here. Which element is common? V is common. V hash. V greater than D, and D greater than or equals to A. Then next one, N to A. Now N to V, N hash. Hash means N greater than V. N greater than V greater than and so on. N greater than A definitely true. N greater than A definitely. Then coming to the next one, S and E. Now in between these two, S and E. Now where is S? S is here and E is here. Which element is common? N. S and N stands for lesser than or equals to V. And V percentage means V greater than or equals to K. Now between these two opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn. Hence only one follows, choice 5, question number 2. Then coming to the third one. Now in this third one, now Y hash. Hash stands for greater than, N is lesser than or equals to. Now between Y and O, Y to O, Y percentage. Y greater than or equals to N, N greater than T, and T at the rate of means T lesser than O. Now between these two, and two opposite symbol, no relation can be drawn. Then H and B, H to T, T to B. And H to T, H lesser than or equals to T, and T lesser than or equals to P, and star stands for, and P equals to B. Now H lesser than or equals to B, definitely 2, choice. And so what is your answer here? Only 2 follow, choice 4. Clear? Now if you observe here the way we have done this one, rather than converting each and every element, what we have done here? Now just we have checked out the elements that are common in between. Isn't it? Only that elements if you take, that would be sufficient. Then coming to question number 4 onwards. Now in this 4 to 8, and 7 persons were there, born in 7 different months, and they belong to different states as well. Isn't it? Now one more parameter is added to this one. Hence, first or the second priority. Now first priority, PO prelim is not clerk prelim. And if it is of clerk prelim, definitely under the second priority. Then, now under PO prelim, the 2 months were given, March, May, June. March, next one is May, and June, And June, August, September, October and December. October and December. Now altogether how many months we have? 7 months. Now 7 persons in these 7 different months, and each one of them like different states. Now they are from different states as well, and they like different states. Then coming to condition number 1. Then first one, S was born in the month which has even number days. Even number days means 30. Then in this one, then what are the different possibilities we have? And S can be in the month of June, August, September, October. S can be in the month of September. And there are only 2 months which are having even number days. Now 2 persons between S and the one who likes Punjab. Now Punjab is here. Now S and the one Punjab must be in the month of May. Then next one. And the one who likes Kerala was born just before Punjab. Now Kerala is just before Punjab. Now Kerala is just before Punjab. Then next one. As many persons born after Kerala as before Manipur. Kerala and Manipur must be equidistant. Kerala is thought from the bottom and Manipur must be thought from the top. Isn't it? Then here again, Kerala and Manipur, first and the last. Kerala and Manipur. Isn't it? Now Kerala and Manipur, then next one. And 3 persons between P and the one Manipur. P and Manipur, there must be exactly 3 P's. Now here P and Manipur, there must be exactly 3 P's. And next one, V likes Haryana. Now where is this V? V is Haryana. Now V likes Haryana. There are 3 different possibilities in the first case, and in the second case there are only 2 possibilities. And 2 persons were born between V and T. Now in between V and T, how many people are there? 2 people. And T does not like Manipur and Kerala. Now T, Manipur and Kerala is ruled out. T cannot be here. Now T, Manipur and Kerala, T cannot be here and T cannot be here in these 2 places. Then if T cannot be here and T cannot be here as well, because there must be 2 people between T and V. Are you getting this one or not? And so T cannot be in these 2 places. Then now can we have T at this place? T, there is a possibility. Isn't it? If T is here and V must be here, or if T is here, V is here. Are you getting this one or not? And V and T. Now T and V, there is a possibility over here. The next one, 2 persons between T and V, we cannot have T and V here. And if you have T and V, then T can be either at this place. T must be here. Now T is 2 persons between T and V, and V must be here or here. In both the cases, V Haryana is ruled out. Hence this case is completely ruled out. Now we have left with this case. Then, now according to this one, T does not like Manipur and Kerala. And T, Manipur and Kerala is ruled out. R was born immediately after T. R was born immediately after T. R is immediately after T. And the one who likes Gujarat born before R. Now Gujarat born before R and Gujarat born before R. And before this R, who is the person here? The one who likes Gujarat. And more than 3 persons between Gujarat and the one who likes Assam. And Gujarat and Assam, more than 3 people. Q likes either Gujarat or Manipur. Now Q is, Manipur is ruled out. Hence Q must be Gujarat. Isn't it? As Q is Gujarat, tell me what are the different possibilities we have. Now V and T in any order. Then in between Q and the one who likes Gujarat. And more than 3 persons between Gujarat and Assam. Now Gujarat and Assam, can we have Gujarat and Assam here? One of these 2 must be here at this place. Isn't it? Because at least 3 were there. And if Gujarat or Assam, Gujarat is before this R, Gujarat cannot be here, Assam is here. And if Assam is here, more than 3. More than 3 means 1, 2, 3, 4. Either here or here. Isn't it? Now in this one, Assam and what is the other one? Gujarat. Now if Gujarat is here and Gujarat is before this R and V and T and V is from Haryana and T is before this R and T is before this R, then T does not like Manipur. R was born immediately after T and R was born immediately after T. R is immediately after T. The next one, and R is immediately after T, and the one who likes Gujarat born before R, R is immediately now and now here. And now Gujarat born before or the one who likes Gujarat and before R, and where to this R? R is somewhere here. R is immediately after this T. And where to this R must be here, isn't it? If R is here, then T will be here. T is here, then V will be here. And V is from which place? V is from Haryana. And if V is Haryana, Gujarat, Manipur, Kerala, Punjab, Assam, now we have left with only one more state. What is that one? Karnataka. Now this is Karnataka, and we have left with two more persons. Now R and Q. And Q likes either Gujarat or Manipur, and Manipur is not possible, Gujarat is here. Now Gujarat is here, the one who is left over is U is here. Then, now this is about question numbers 4 to 8. Then next one, 9 to encoding and decoding, 9 to 13. What is 9 to 12. 9 to 11, only 3 questions under this one, 9 to 11. Then 9 to 11, as tell me what is the answer to this one, 9th one, and what is the code for KM. Where is KM here? Now KM is common in these three, isn't it? Then what is the word that is common here? U. And the word to the word KM is U. The next one, 10th one. Now which of the following is the code for can and do? Now can and do, where can we find this can and do? Can is there in this one, isn't it? And can and do were here. Then can is here, the word that is common between these two. Yes, tell me what is your answer here? Can and do. And KM and now can and do. Here do is here. And one more word that is common, U is common. Now U, what is the code for U? You have already found that U is KM, isn't it? If U is KM, the code that is common for and can. Can and do. Now can, what is the code that is common for can and do? And can is what? And TN and NG. Now here do is common between these two. Now do, what is the word that is common? NG. And NG is the code that is choice. Then 11th one. Now in the 11th one, start. And what is the code to the word start? Then where is this word start here? Start is here. As start is here, when do you? When is there? Do is there? You is there. When do and you were there, that means the code should also be repeated somewhere or the other. KM is here. And next one, NG is here, isn't it? Then BN and FE. FE is here. And what is left over? BN. BN, that is choice for question number 13. Then, now here if you observe here, earlier, unlike the previous way of dealing with this, coding and decoding, we have written word and code separately. But as now, we haven't worked out like this. Why? Because only 3 questions given under this one. And if at all there are some 5 questions, there is a reasonable logic to write down all the codes, isn't it? As only 3 questions were given, try to work out this one directly, rather than writing out the codes for each and everything. Then coming to question number 12. Now in this 12th one, how many such pairs are there? 9246, 7348. Then in this, starting with this one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2 to 8 there is a pair, isn't it? 2 to 8 there is a pair. And next one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 6 and 7 there is a pair. 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 3, 4 there is a pair. 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8. And left to right, how many are there? There are 3 together. Then in the reversal, 2, 3, 4 there is 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And 8, 9, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8, 9. 6, 7, 8, 9. There is one more. And so many we have all together? 5. 5, that is choice for question number 12. Then next one, 13 to 17. Now in this 13 to 17, 9 persons live on 3 different floors and 3 different flats in each of these floors. Multiple floors and flats. Now tell me first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority. Multiple flats is always under the first priority. And if at all, if you could not able to work out this one under the first priority, and please try to work out as many questions as you can and bring this one to the first priority. Here, ఇప్పటికి మీరు చేయలేకపోతుంటే సెకండ్ ప్రయారిటీలో చేస్తే ఏం చేయాలి? ఇంకా ఎక్కువ క్వశ్చన్ టైప్ ఆఫ్ చేసి దాన్ని ఫస్ట్కి మీరు తెచ్చుకోవాలి ఎగ్జామ్లో, అంతేకాని దాన్ని సెకండ్లో కుదిరేయకూడదు. And in general, when compared with the remaining, these are much easier because up to here, amma intavaraku chudandi, up to here only the description part has been given. And how do you have 1, 2, 3, 4 statements? 5 statements only, isn't it? The description part will be more and the conditions would be very, very less. Hence, you need to bring this one under the first priority only. Then 9 floors were there. Now 9 floors, 3, 2 and 1. Then what are the flats you have? Flat 1, flat 2, flat 3. And 1 is to the west of this one given or not? Flat 1, flat 2 from west to east. West to east, the order is also clearly specified. First one, second and third. Now here again from west to east, 1, 2 and 3. Then 1, 2 and 3 are the flats we have. And here again these are the flats. Then coming to condition number 1 and such that and so on. W lives on an even number flat but not even numbered floor. And W lives on an even number flat but not on an even number floor. Hence W must be second flat, either first floor or the third floor. Ante kada? W lives on an even numbered flat. Even number flat, second flat. But not on an even number floor. That means odd number floor. There are only 2 odd numbers. One floor between W and R. Hence R must be on the third floor. Here R must be on the first floor. And 1, both live in different flats. And Q lives to the southeast of R. And where is this Q? Now Q is to the southeast of R. As Q is to the southeast of R at this place is not possible, isn't it? Hence Q is to the southeast of R. And southeast of R, hence R can be either on the first or on the second. Can R be in the second flat? No, because W and R, they are not in the same flat. Now follow here. Hence where should this R must be here. If R is here, then where should this Q be? Q can be here, can be here, can be here, 3 different possibilities. Then only one floor between W and R, both live in different flats. And Q is to the southeast. X lives to the north of Q. X is to the north of Q, isn't it? Now X is to the north of Q. Q and X must be X is to the north of Q. And X is to the north of Q. X is to the north of Q. Then north of Q, X is to the north of Q can be like this, can be like this, or can be like this. 3 possibilities. And P lives to the southwest of V. Where is this P? P is to the southwest of V and north of P. P is to the north of. That means T and P. And T and P must be together like this, T and P, isn't it? Now P is to the northwest and V can be at any one of these 2 places, V. And there are 2 points. S is to the west of U. And S is to the west of U. Hence we need to have 2 adjacent flats vacant. Now S is to the west of. If S and U were like this, Q is here. Now Q is here, T is here, isn't it? Now Now X will be at this place. Q is here, X will be at this place. Now if X is here, then what is left over here? V must be. Done. And this is about question numbers 13 to 17. Then next one, 18th one. Now in the word, each letter at an odd position is replaced by its next letter. And then how many vowels are there in the final word thus formed? Now each letter at odd position is talking about. Then they will shift to the next letter. Then H will become I and it is a vowel, isn't it? Now H has become I, it is a vowel. Then PQ, it is not a vowel. CD, it is not a vowel. RS is not a vowel. MN is not a vowel. CD is not. Hence, now in odd positions we have only 1 vowel and in even 3 vowels. 1 plus 3, 4, that is choice 4, question number 18. 18th one, it is choice 4. Then next one, 19 onwards. Now in this 19, as 8 persons were there, hence 8 persons are working in 7 different designations of a company. Now 8 persons, 7 or 8? Now 8. Now how many designations were given here? Now 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5. And 8 persons, 8 fine. Then all the designations are given to be considered. CEO is senior most, clerk is allowed. Now tell me first or the second priority? Definitely under the first priority, isn't it? Then definitely under the first priority, starting with whom? Starting with the CEO. And next one, CEO, COO, CFO, and next one is Vice President, next to Vice President Manager, and next one Assistant Manager, Manager, Assistant Manager, Executive and a Clerk. Executive and a Clerk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All together 8 persons, and these 8 persons hold different positions. Then coming to condition number 1. L is the Vice President of the company. Now L, the Vice President of the company, is here, isn't it? The next one, only one person between L and M. One person between L and M. M can be Assistant Manager or COO. And the number of persons junior to M is one more than. Junior to M, how many are there? 2. Now this 2 is one more than the number of persons senior to P. P must be here. Number of persons junior to M is one more than senior to P. And junior to M, there are 2 people, and this is one more than P means P. Before this P, there must be exactly one person. Now in this case, now junior to M, how many persons are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now 6 persons are junior to P, and so 5 persons must be senior to P. And 6 persons junior to M, and 5 persons senior to P. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and so P must be Assistant Manager, isn't it? And next one, and number of persons, only one person between Q and O. O is senior to P, and O is senior to P. O is sir, only one person between Q and O. O is senior to P, and one person between whom? And Q and O. Q and O. If O is here, Q can be here, Q can be here. O is here, Q, O. And there are 3 different possibilities to this O. Then next one, K is just senior to R. Where is this K? K is just senior to R. Then who is the person left over here? And one more person is left over. N is senior to P. Now finally N is left over. Here in this case, N is junior to P. This case is older, isn't it? N is senior to P. K is just senior. As K is just senior to R, and so K and R must be like this. Then next one, N is senior to P but junior to M. N is senior to P but junior to M. N is senior to P but junior to M. And O is senior to M. That means O is senior to M. This is the crucial information. O is here. Now if O is here, O and Q will be like this. O and Q. Then who is the person left over here? N is the person left. Then clear? Now 19 to 23. Next one 24 onwards.